With Cali curves, is it true? Whenever somebody come down here, I always ask them because they can't believe the curves on the women in Cali. Guys, this is Andre with Love Crossing Borders. We are out and about today, enjoying Cali Colombia. Once again, this is Andre with Love Crossing Borders. Andre is not here, and I'm out and about with my boy AACCC. And let the audience know, what name do you want to go by?
AACCC.
AACCC. All right, there we go. And so, at the end of the day, we're downtown in Central Cali. We're enjoying one of the nice restaurants down here, Afro-Colombian owned, getting some pescado. You guys know I love the fish. Introducing AACCC to the pescado here in Colombia. How you enjoying the Cali so far?
Cali is like so many doors, so many layers, like a layer cake. You know, you think you at one point of understanding what Cali, the heartbeat of Cali is, and all of a sudden you have more surprises. Of course, there's eye candy everywhere.
Right.
And like I said, in every corner, there's always something in which you says, I thought I saw everything. No, you haven't.
Right.
You see, once you get out of the matrix, it brings about different dimensions you have to see for yourself. You have to experience for yourself. You know, as much as I have traveled, Colombia is one of the top spots. Dancing, salsa dancing, amazing. They want to dance.
Right.
Okay. The food, phenomenal. I have no complaints, not one.
It's for me, I've noticed that they're born to dance, just like you said. With Cali curves, is it true? Whenever somebody come down here, I always ask them because they can't believe the curves on the women in Cali. Is Cali curves true?
It is so true. You know, you can see it in a picture, but when you see it in motion, it's a total different flavor. Pictures is one thing. To see it visually in motion.
And what made you get your passport initially?
Well, you know, my parents is actually from Jamaica and Cuba.
Right.
But you know what? When you travel abroad, you appreciate what you have at home, and you start to see how family and relationships are so important. And it's not about what you have; it's about creating harmony.
Right. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. And what drew you to Cali? What made you?
Well, you know, watching the podcast.
Okay. Love Crossing Borders.
That's my man.
Okay.
Yeah. Two of my colleagues, their wives are from Colombia.
Oh.
And, you know, I could see their demeanor. One of them is a lot older, but I see that even if it's a different age bracket, women have that genuine love.
Right.
And you start to see they're about family. I saw one of my colleagues' wedding pictures, and you start to see they want to make sure that their daughter is in good hands.
Good.
You know, although there might be a language barrier, I think that when you have a translation, but a lot of people see harmony, they see the depth as far as the love that you're going to give this individual.
When you, I noticed you mentioned language barrier. Have you found it difficult to get around Cali? Because Cali is not a bunch of English speakers. So have you found it difficult to get around Cali?
No, not at all. You know, I mean, Google Translation help out a lot.
Right.
But I tell you one thing: people are always willing to help.
Right.
Willing to help. Walking in through my hotel to the stores, local stores. You know, it's all about perception. This is the first time I'm in Cali. Last year I was in Cartagena.
Right.
And you know, you have family members concerned about you, and you debunk everything when you bring back pictures with a smile.
And I'm glad that you said that. When it comes to the myth of the danger of Colombia, or even Cali especially, what would you say to somebody that's coming to visit Cali?
You need to go to Cali. Put all that stuff away. You know, there's dangers everywhere if you want to find them.
Right.
Okay? Wow. Clean streets in the Cali area, you know, no nonsense, no hanging out.
Right.
Okay? Everybody have their hangout spots, but it's a beautiful thing when you just let your guard down slowly.
Right.
And everything you learn on TV and everything people talk about Cali. Oh my goodness.
Right.
These people want to dance.
Right.
They want to have a good food, good conversation. If you're from the States, that's even more. Please dance with my girlfriend. Please dance with my wife. You know, it's all about family.
Together.
They know you're gonna look at their girlfriend, but they're gonna be polite. They know.
Right.
I mean, my goodness.
Right.
But they don't flaunt it. They don't flaunt it. They just.
Last night you went out and hung out with our girl D. How you like it, D?
Hi, D. Thank you so much.
Yeah, D's good people. She's always been supportive of individuals coming to town. She wants to showcase her city of Cali. And I see you guys went out to salsa dancing at Club Latopa.
Oh.
Yeah, last night.
Wall to wall, man. Let me tell you something. And even on the upper deck, people dance.
Yeah, everywhere.
Oh.
Everywhere. Did you notice how multicultural Latopa is?
It is. You know, though I do dance salsa, I had to realize I had to learn the Cali way, learn their style, learn their touch, and they were receptive.
Right.
They were receptive. And it wasn't about asking for the dance. I never asked a woman to dance. I learned from most guys that know how to dance. All you have to do is show a little hand movement.
That's it.
Done.
That's it.
Take your time, enjoy it. Everybody's watching. But trust me, if you make them have a smile on their face and a good time,
right.
By the time you turn around, somebody's tapping you on your shoulder, please dance with them.
Right.
You see?
And that's that togetherness and that oneness that you were talking about in Cali.
That harmony, that connection.
Okay, let's talk about weather. It's a hot one today.
Man, it is hot. Like Jamaica hot.
But we got that cold. We got the cold coronas going on.
Oh, absolutely. Look. Drinky, guys.
What we're doing today, guys, we're also inside of the Afro-Colombian restaurant. And so we're supporting the local businesses that are here that are ran and owned by Afro-Colombian. So I'll definitely be back here. Nice atmosphere. The air conditioning unit is wonderful. So you're feeling good while you're in here.
Oh, yeah.
And you got a lot of people in here, a lot of family and so forth.
A lot of family.
So that's what makes it good.
This is a nice, clean business. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to be checking out. So you were telling me earlier about a gentleman that you met here from the States. Give me a little bit of background on that story of that gentleman that you met from out of the States. His experience of why he came here, and so far how has coming to Colombia, especially Cali, helped him out in his situation.
First of all, we're just talking general and how we're doing. But he brought about, he says, you know what, I was just recently, his wife passed away, and he was on the dating sites.
Now, who was it that passed away?
His wife.
His wife passed away.
And he's going through that emotional hurdle that most men go through, and he's just trying to breathe again. Right. So he was on the dating sites, and this one particular person lived in Colombia. Talked over the phone several times, used those credits that they normally have dating sites. But what he really wanted to do is find that next layer. Like I said, the layer cake, next layer. Right. Talk about love over love crossing borders.
Yeah.
You have to go through the podcast. You start this. There's a lot of information. So therefore, you arm yourself and not be so in that bad situation, like he's in the jungle.
Right.
Instead of being the hunted, no, you're the hunted.
Right.
Okay? Trust me when I tell you. Stay with the common sense, and you'll work out fine.
Right.
But in the long run, we're going to be connecting. He's coming back to Cali, right? Of course, got to be Andre and Andrea.
Good.
And it's about staying on the path, filtering out certain individuals. That's so important.
So how long had he been here? From you talking with him, how long had he been here in Cali?
18 days.
And how did that trip impact him? He lost his wife a while back, from based on what you said.
Cali gave him a little bit of more hope.
Good.
Okay? It was not in the sense of, can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? No one ever did that to me. Never. No one in the salsa circuit, dress nice, be professional. But still,
so regarding him, it really helped him out.
Oh yeah. You start to see certain families, connections at the hotel. You start to see how you're being treated and walking along the streets.
Right.
Okay? So, you know, he said his Spanish was even worse than mine.
Right.
But still, he was able to function and enjoy the Cali experience.
Let me ask you this. In comparison to, since you've been here a few days, in comparison to your trip to Cartagena, what are some of the things that you found different about Cali compared to Cartagena?
Well, Cartagena is a tourist
Other than the
location.
beach,
It's
of
the
course.
beach. I went to the Central, where everybody hangs out at nighttime. It's fine, but everything is structured. Cali's a little bit more slower, and you start to breathe a little bit more, and you don't have to worry about buying souvenirs, and you start to just enjoy Cali way as if you're in your own state. The beauty about Cali is that it's no hustle. Everybody's taking their time, and you have to hold back a little bit on service at a restaurant, right? As far as a cab driver getting to a certain location, it's not about a rush. It's not about the grind. It's about the moment.
Right. Absolutely.
I says, guys, I'm telling you, once you go to Cali, and ladies, if you go to Cali and you start to experience the good vibe here, when you go back, there's gonna be a lot of haters. You know, expect that. And trust when I tell you, until you taste the water of Cali, you'll never be the same afterwards.
We're closing, all right. And once again, this is Andre with Love Crossing Borders with my boy AA Triple C.
Deuces.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh.
See, I'm missing the Queen of Red.